Well, tonight we're getting a new look at the scene where a Cleveland police officer shot and killed 12-year-old Tamir Rice. Scott Taylor is here now with reaction from Rice's family.
Denise, Tamir family members tell me they weren't aware of that second video or a third report would be released today.
You're watching a second view of the Tamir Rice shooting just released by Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Tim McGinty, along with a third report from a Florida police officer who also makes a living as an expert in court trials. It's not as clear a view as the first video released last year. You see Tamir walking on the sidewalk. Moments later, the police cruiser rolls up across the grass, and Officer Timothy Lohman shoots the 12-year-old boy after a 911 caller reported someone was waving a gun that turned out to be an airsoft pistol. The report from 30-year veteran police officer Ken Casares, who McGinty used as an expert in the Michael Brelow trial. Casares sides with Lohman and Officer Frank Grambach, just like the other two experts hired by McGinty. Tamir Rice's family outraged. Nobody gave them a heads up about the release of any of the three reports.
And we discover all the flaws in the reports, all the flaws with the experts, and you really start to wonder what's the real agenda here.
Casares writes, in the split-second decision Lohman had to make, Tamir's movements towards the cruiser, and even if the two officers had all the relative information from the 911 caller, the only objectively reasonable decision to be made was to utilize deadly force.
They completely ignore critical facts that these officers rushed upon the boy and shot him immediately without assessing the situation. They ignore the fact that they let the boy lay bleeding and dying on the ground without administering first aid.
A member of Tamir's family tells me today's actions show once again that Tim McGinty should step aside and a special prosecutor should be appointed to the case. Scott Taylor, Cleveland 19.